Hey, my name is Teddy and today we are playing Flames of War. We are playing 2000 points, German versus Americans. So the German list is an HQ of 2 Panzer IVs, 5 Panzer IVs, 4 Stukas, a Stuka G bomber, and 4 packs in 2 groups, 2 Pumas, 2 King Tigers, and 2 anti-aircrafts. The American list has an HQ of 2 Sherman Lates. They have 3 Pershings, a group of 5 Shermans with 2 of them with large cannons, a group of 6 105mm Shermans, a recon platoon consisting of Jeeps and Greyhounds, and a Sherman observer. So we are playing Dust Up. This is the deployment. This is my defending area. The yellow markers are the objectives that the attacker had to capture. I spearheaded my Pumas up here and deployed the tanks. Luckily, that Sherman observer there couldn't spot me because of the hill and because of the forest. So, and this objective is at a crossing. Then we have the bridge and another crossing. Over here you have the Americans hiding in the city, 3 Pershings and some M4 Shermans in the city, so holding the last objective. We of course have delayed reserves, so nothing is really going to happen until turn 3. So let's get rolling some dice. So, American turn 1. The Pershings moved up from behind the house onto the road, taking some nice side shots at my Panzer IVs down here. Luckily, they were hit on 5s due to long range. So, rolling 3s didn't help him. So that was all for the American turn 1, so until German turn 1. So in the Germans turn 1, I stood still with my packs and my HQ. My Pumas and my Panzer IVs moved up across the river, or to the river, actually holding the objective now, so making the Americans have to attack very fast. And I blitzed with the Panzer IVs and then moved tactically, so that was okay. The Pumas failed their blitz move, so they could only move tactical as well. My half-track anti-air had their movement, the blitz move, as a success, and then tactical, no terrain dashed forward. So I have made it so that the Americans need to do something. They have to push the attack. So let's see if that's going to happen. So at the end of American turn 2, it looks a little bit different. My 3 tanks within 10 centimeters are either destroyed or bailed out, so that's a bit annoying. He pushed up and made it rain with Pershings and Shermans and everything. So let's see what I can do in German turn 2. So German turn 2, I moved up my HQ and I didn't move use any movement orders there. My tanks, I tried to use the blitz move, but failed, so I had to tactical move. My Pumas, I tried to blitz around the hill, but failed, so I had to move them at tactical. And then over here I moved up my AA guns. The plane came in and bailed a Pershing. all the 4 packs, no, actually only the 3 packs were able to shoot, and they did nothing. Couldn't even hit. So, but down here, my Panzer IVs killed a Sherman. So that was all for turn 2. Let's go on to turn 3. So German turn 3. The Pershings moved up in the American turn 3, of course. They took shots at the Pak-40s, but missed. Over on this side, he got his reserves in and killed 2 Panzer IVs and bailed out the 3rd one. These Shermans smashed the head in on the Puma and bailed the other one out. And that was all from the American turn, so onto the German turn 3. So, German turn 3. The best news was that the airplane got its coordinates right and threw a bomb on the Pershings, but missed. My HQ took a shot across here, taking out 1 Sherman. I failed my. I bailed in my Puma, but failed the standalone test, and my Panzer IV is still out of commission. My packs shot at the Pershings, did nothing. These packs, one of them could shoot, but did nothing. And this last one, hiding in the woods here, couldn't find any valid targets. So, but my anti-air is on the move. So perhaps I can get around to the objective and making him at least turn around. So yeah, it's going to be a tough fight because I didn't get any reserves. So in American turn 4, he got his last reserves and moved up. He shot at my packs and at my bailed out Panzer IV, but missed everything. So it was beautiful. He had a bit of my own luck. So yeah, he also moved his observer over here, holding the objective. So I have to get some side shots or something. German turn 4. So I think I need to pay some blood for the dice gods because I'm rolling very poorly. So this is still failed, even though it has a 3-up skill test. So that's horrible. My packs over here shot 4 shots into this one. Failed. Oh, and the plane didn't come in. My Tigers did arrive, but shot at the Pershings and did nothing. My HQ shot and hit over here on the artillery Shermans, but he made his save. I shoot and scooted behind the woods then. These packs could barely make a line to the tanks over there, but they couldn't do anything, they couldn't connect. I moved up my anti-air one more time. So yeah, just making sure everything is going as it should. I am contesting over here, especially because of the shoot and scoot, but he is actually also contesting. So yeah, it's kind of bad. So on to American turn 5. So end of American turn 4. Yeah, he's moving up. And the worst thing over here, he took out my Tiger. He took out the tank over here, shuffled around, and then luckily he missed a lot of shots. So yeah, In my German turn 4, I still have the possibility of getting in my Stux. That could change something, but it is looking a bit dire, I think. I do have some possibilities, especially over here, but yeah, it is a rough game. So end of turn 4 for Germany. I killed a Pershing. Yeah, with my packs, they got a very nice flank shot here. So that was just brilliant. Yeah, but everything else failed. So my Stux came in, but couldn't do anything to the Persians. 11 versus 10. No, yeah, I need to get in the side. I took some shots over here, but couldn't hit anything. My packs tried on 7s to hit down there, didn't do anything. And here, the disappointment of the day. Or another one at least. Nice side shots, anti-tank 6, 4 shots, yeah, nope, it bounced. So, yeah, one of the last turns, I think. Something has to change direction very soon if this is going to be good. So in the American turn, he took out a pack with all of these tanks. He took some shots here, but couldn't get through the forest. Failed a cross check over there. His Pershings bailed out my Tiger. The tanks, Germans up here, 2 shots at my Stux. 1 hit, but bounced the armor. He chose to fire his machine guns into these, hit once, and it bounced on my very light armor, so that was nice. On to German turn 5. German turn 5. Got another Pershing destroyed after moving my Stux into side shots. Tiger hit, but got caught in the front armor of the last Pershing. So, but it will be a morale test. So over here I got he fired at my airplane, so no firing from them, so that's nice. My pack took out one of the tanks, and then on the other side of the board my anti-air guns moved up, still now contesting the objective. They shot their 4 shots, hit once, and it got caught in the side armor. So on to Americans of what will be the last turn. So going from American to German turn. Over here once more I got saved by my armor 0, so that was nice. Rolled a 6. He eradicated my Stux almost. They are 2 bailed out, 2 destroyed, so I really need them to get in, or I will have to check for formation morale. Over here he is pushing up on the objective. He destroyed my pack, so a bit of pressure. Finally a good German turn. I took out 2 of the tanks down here and bailed the other 2 between my packs and my 2 HQ Panzer IVs and my Tiger. I took my 1 Stux that got bailed in, and I took the blitz move onto the road and then road dashed down to here. I just barely got the kill on that observer. My airplane came in and took out 2 of the heavy Shermans, and that was it for the turn. So, start of turn 6 Americans, I have to withdraw from the game, so it was sad, but it kind of went okay. in the end. Over here, I did get the one bailed out, so I can't win it in my turn, unfortunately. If we keep playing, we haven't resolved the left side for the Americans yet. He might be able to take out some tanks and stuff, but yeah. So very close game. Hope you enjoyed it. See you later. So a huge part of the reason that I could have gained a win was this flank with my half-tracks anti-air guns. They could win the game for me if we had continued. With my opponent's Pershings dead, my Tiger could control the left side pretty well after this fight. But it was a draw and my opponent had a lot more troops than I did left, so very open game and I had to concede.